God apologizes to Taya Mochizuki for accidentally killing him with lightning and offers to resurrect him in the new world. Taya agrees on condition that he can bring a smartphone that can still connect to Earth's internet and be recharged with magic. God also boosts Taoya's stamina, reflexes, and memory skills. In the new world, Taya sells his clothes to an eager tailor in exchange for ones that will allow him to blend in and saves the twin sisters Els and Lynn Silhaueska from several thugs whom he easily defeats. They then check into the Silver Moon Inn where Micah, the owner, mistakenly believes Taya is El's boyfriend, but the latter quickly denies it. Afterwards, the trio form a party taking on paid quests, with the Silhaueskas teaching Taya how to read the world's language and use magic. Unlike most magicians who can only use one or two, and some like Lens who can use three, Taya becomes capable of using every type of magic, making him immensely powerful. Later on, Taya arrives at a cafe called Parent where he helps Air, the cafe's owner, find a recipe to make some delicious ice cream. Taya and the Silhaueskas help a samurai named Yi Kakano fight off several thugs and after providing her a meal, invite her to join their party, whilst Taya continues to learn as many magic spells as he can, including null magic which has a variety of uses. While heading to the royal capital to deliver a letter, the group are ambushed by some lizards summoned by a dark magician intending to attack a royal carriage. As the group defeat the lizards along with the magician, Taya enters the carriage where he casts a null healing spell, saving a butler named Lime from his death. Lady Sushi Sue Ernia Ortland, who was also in the carriage and whom the magician tried to kidnap, thanks Taya for saving Lime, and altogether, the group head to the royal capital where Sue brings Taya to her father, Duke Alfred Ortland. The Duke thanks Taya for protecting his daughter, but reveals that Duchess Ellen Ortland, Sue's mother and the Duke's wife, was blinded from an illness and requests a healing spell powerful enough to cure the Duchess's blindness. Taya agrees and casts a null healing spell on the Duchess, curing her blindness. The Duke gives Taya 40 platinum coins as gratitude for saving his family as well as 4 royal medals, which represent Taya, Yi and the Silhaueskas now under the Duke's protection. After delivering the letter, Yi agrees to join the party. Taya discovers demi-human races at the royal capital, such as elves and beast men, and helps a lost fox girl named Arma find her older sister, Olga. As Taya and the girls go shopping, Taya buys a magician's coat that protects magicians against magic they can use but makes them weaker against magic they can't use. Later on, Taya casts a null crafting spell turning a tree trunk into a shogi board at the behest of a woodcutter, which Taya brings to the Duke and teaches him how to play. The next day, Taya and the girls accept a quest to destroy a Dullahan near the ruins of the old capital city. After the Dullahan was defeated, Taya uses a null locating spell and finds an item of magical value hidden in a secret dungeon. The item later turns out to be the energy source for an artificial crystal beast that can repair any damage done to it. Els is wounded during the fight, but Taya heals her. The group managed to defeat the beast after Taya extracts the energy source. The group return to the royal capital where they tell the Duke what really happened, and the Duke suspects that the beast may have been the reason why the old capital was abandoned and asks Taya to help him in an investigation the next day. Later on, Taya is contacted by the Duke, who reveals that his brother, the king of the royal capital, has been poisoned. En route to the royal capital, the Duke becomes concerned and tells Taya that the king's eldest daughter, Princess Yumina Ernia Belfast, may succeed his throne if he dies. Taya and the Duke arrive at the capital where Taya casts a null healing spell, curing the king's poison. His unique abilities draw the interest of Charlotte, the family's mage. Yumina quickly begins to fall for Taya. Balsa, a count working for the capital, claims the poisoner is the capital's ambassador, who later turns out to be Olga and has been accused of sending poisoned wine to the king. After using a search spell to verify that no poison was detected in the wine, Taya decides to reenact the banquet at which the king was poisoned, and after asking General Leon and Balsa to drink from the king's glass, determines that Balsa poisoned the wine in just the king's glass, and framed Olga by claiming that she sent the king poisoned bottled wine. Balsa unsuccessfully tries to escape. With Olga acquitted and Balsa arrested, the king agrees to let Yumina embark on a 2-year engagement with Taya, hoping it would give Yumina time to win his heart and Taya time to decide to marry Yumina. After the royal visit, Yumina joins the party and teaches Taya how to summon magic, during which Taya summons a powerful tiger spirit called the White Monarch, whom he forges a pact with and renames her as Kohaku. Taya accepts a quest to go to an abandoned castle to investigate a deceased magician's research on slime beasts, but the girls are reluctant to aid Taya due to their concern that slimes dissolve clothing. At the castle, the group encounter numerous slimes and discover that the magician had created a slime capable of transforming into models of beautiful girls. After Taya saves the girls from being caught by the slimes, the group decide to burn the castle down, destroying the magician's research. Later on, Talia helps Yi bring a lost girl to her mother by activating a null search spell on Talia's phone. In turn, Yi requests Talia to locate her older brother, who is safe at a dojo, much to Yi's joy. Meanwhile, Talia helps Linz learn a new water bomb spell. He then goes shopping with Els and buys a dress she admires. As the girls request Talia to do the same thing to them, Yumina receives a letter from the royal capital offering Talia's knighthood as thanks for finding the culprit behind the king's poisoning. After Talia declines the knighthood offer, the king decides to let Talia and Yumina take ownership of a large mansion instead. To Els, Linz, and Yi's surprise, Talia wants them to live there as well. He explains he sees them like family, accidentally implying he wants to marry them as well. Yumina also mistakes his words, managing to get the girls to calm down and accept the offer. Staff is also hired to watch over the mansion, including Lime's older brother Lame and 2 maids, Lapis and Cecile. Later on, Sue and the Duke arrive at the mansion, where the Duke requests Talia to make a trip to the kingdom of Mismead following their alliance. Talia notices a knight named Sir Lyon having a crush on Olga, and later helps him choose a gift Olga likes at Arma's behest. Later that night, a nearby town was attacked by a black dragon, whom Talia and the girls later defeat. A red dragon appears and apologizes to the group for not getting there in time to stop the black dragon. Kohaku tells the dragon to let the Azure Monarch maintain better control of the dragons. The next day, Talia falls asleep and later finds himself in Yumina's lap. Yumina challenges and beats the girls in a game of rock, paper, scissors over the chance to have Talia sleep on them. Talia's party arrive at Mismead's capital and attend an audience with the king. During the audience, the king asks Talia to duel with him. During the duel, the king reveals his own null magic, Excel, that gives him enhanced speed, which Talia learns to use, and by combining both Excel and Boost, defeats him. That night, Talia has an encounter with a fairy named Lean, who is more than 600 years old, who then teaches Talia the program spell that infuses objects with predetermined magical properties. After Talia demonstrates his own program skill, Lean, who is impressed with Talia's skill, offers to teach him more magic, but he declines. The next day, Talia, accompanied by Linz and Yumina, buys some materials to create a pistol sword, using program to infuse it with auto-reload and blade extending features. Both girls ask him to create firearms for them, which he does. On their way back, Talia realizes that they are being followed and briefly separates from Linz and Yumina to confront their stalkers, who are revealed to be Lapis and Cecile, who are spies sent by the king to watch and protect Yumina. They are also the ones who secretly helped them against the dragon. At their request, Talia promises to keep it a secret from the others, while Lean decides that she is not giving up on Talia so easily. Later at night, Talia opens a portal to Belfast, allowing both kings to have their meet with each other. After returning from Mismead and going into the bathroom at the wrong time, Talia uses his powers to create a bicycle for himself, but when the girls and Duke Alfred show interest in it, he ends up making enough for all of them to ride. Sometime later, Talia goes to the city to buy some supplies when he finds a little girl named Ren being beaten by some thugs for stealing in their territory. After dealing with the attackers, Talia invites Ren to work as a maid in his mansion and she accepts, promising that she will not steal again. Later on, Lean appears at the mansion and asks for Talia's help, as she needs him to open a gate to Yi's homeland, Ishan, for her to travel there. However, Talia cannot open gates to places he has not seen yet, and Lean teaches him another null spell that allows him to access Yi's memories of Ishan, allowing him to open a gate there. Yi then travels along with Talia and the others back to her homeland. Using recall and gate to go to Ishan, Talia and gang arrive and go to Yi's house, where they were told that her father and brother are fighting in a war. Using Talia's abilities, they quickly find both, and Talia helps by defeating the undead Oni masked soldiers. After being thanked by Tokugawa, Tsubaki comes out from the shadows and asks for help to save the Takedas, as Kansuke had betrayed Shinjin. Talia agrees with Lean following. After arriving, they free 3 other generals and save Shinjin, who is under the control of Kansuke's eye, which is then stolen using a port and broken. This leads to Kansuke dying. After helping the Takeda family, Baba helps Talia by using recall and gate to let Talia go to an island near the ancient ruins that Lean was looking for. After using gate to travel to an island near the ancient ruins, Talia invites all of his friends for a day of swimming at the beach and creates a changing tent for the girls to change into their swimsuits. During this, Talia tries to go diving towards the ancient ruins, but it is too far without him drowning in the process. Kohaku then helps Talia summon Black Emperor, who is composed of a snake and a turtle. They become bonded to Talia, who names them Sango and Kokayu. They help Talia reach the ancient ruins, where they are soon met by a maid in the Garden of Babylon. After meeting Francesca, the artificial maid in the Garden of Babylon, Talia is named the new owner of the garden. Later, he uses a gate to bring the others, and upon seeing Francesca, the girls become suspicious of Talia and jealous. Yumina then takes the girls on a walk to discuss the same topic she broached the first day the gang moved into Taoya's mansion, that the girls love Taoya as much as she does and for them to become his brides as well, to which they all nervously agree. Later, Francesca kisses Taoya, shocking the girls. However, Francesca's actions cause Linz to muster the courage to confess her true feelings for Taoya, telling him that she loves him, and then Linz proceeds to kiss Taoya in front of everyone as well, shocking the girls even more. Taoya and the gang arrive back at the mansion with Francesca. Afterwards, Yumina helps Linz become one of Taoya's brides, as her country allows multiple marriages. The next morning comes with Yi and Els also becoming Taoya's brides. With this, Taoya goes to the garden where he talks to Regina Babylon, the professor who made Babylon. After this, Taoya seeks help with his love interests with Kami and the goddess of love. Taoya then returns to the mansion and tells his brides that he is not ready to marry all of them, as he doesn't think he is capable of making them all happy yet, which the girls come to understand. Lin talks with Francesca, who informs her that Dr. Babylon foresaw Taoya having 9 wives, though omits Lin herself will be one. In a post-credit scene, Taoya is shown walking through town before running into a stranger named End. This is the end of the video, so please watching all of my anime recap series. Thanks for watching.